TikTok filters pick my Halloween makeup? Let's do it. Here's the filter. Please be something good. Oh, okay. I'm gonna mix this burgundy eyeshadow with a little bit of a red eyeshadow. Quickly put on an eyeshadow base so that the colors really pop on my eyelids. Pat, pat, pat. And a bit of white as well. Blend that out. Then I'm adding a mix of red and burgundy eyeshadow to create that like maroon red shade. Just gonna pack it on. Now I'm just gonna start blending out the edges. Add in a really dark brown eyeshadow on the outer corner. Add that red under the eyes as well. Then add some yellow on the inner corner. Ow! I just banged my funny bone. Ah! Now for the eyeliner, I'm going to do a red wing and fill it all in red. I don't know how well you can see, but I added some of the drip shapes. I tried to do it on camera, but it wasn't working out. And I'm going to take some black eyeliner and go around it. Try and outline it as neat as you can. It looks like I just squeezed ketchup on my eye. Then just add in some little white details on it. Guys, don't even ask me what's happening here. I'm trying to do the little spiders that was on the filter, but mine just looks more like, I don't know, an ant. Okay, I attempted to do a little spider on the nose as well, but I don't know if it looks like a spider. It kind of just looks like I made a mistake and smudged some black paint. But let's move on. Oh, I forgot to add a bit of the red across my nose here as well. So next is the black lipstick. So I'm going to line my lips first black. I realized I don't have black lipstick, so I'm just going to fill my lips in with the black eyeliner pencil. Add in some red in the center. Now I got to draw on some fangs here. I might have done those too close together. Fill it in. Freckles, come on. No way, Dracula. I can't believe that. That's crazy. It's perfect because it goes with the blood and it goes with the fangs. I can't believe I got Dracula. Okay, so I put little markings as a guide. Then I'm going to use a white face paint to create a circle here. And that's going to be the head. Line. Yeah. And then I'm adding the grey face. So I've added the white details, now I'm adding black details. It's coming together. Still got to do this little guy on this side. Okay, last up is the red details. Oh yeah, they don't look too bad. They're definitely not twins, but they look like they could be long lost brothers or cousins. Now I just need to add a few finishing touches, so who's ready for the end result? And that's it, here's the end result. I kind of love it. But what do you guys think? Is this a cute or a fail? I added some finishing touches like the lashes and the little accessories, and I feel like it goes perfect with this look. And I'm very proud of my little Draculas. I feel like I could definitely get away with wearing this to like a Halloween party. Maybe I should have added some like fake blood dripping here or something. Before you go, do me a big favor and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Bye guys. Let's do an easy Halloween school makeup. All you're going to need is some black eyeliner, or you can use black eyeshadow or black face paint. I'm starting off with the pencil eyeliner to draw out my shape. At the front of your brow, you want to bring it up here like that. Then just follow along your brow. But when you get to the end of your brow here, you just want to bring it around like that. You're just gonna come straight down and curve it around. I hope I'm explaining this okay. Down and around. And then we're just gonna join up this part here. Then do the exact same on the other eye. So bring the front of the brow up, along the brow, down, curve, straight down and curve. Join it up. Any mistakes, just clean it up with an earbud. And now you want to create shadow. So that's why I use the pencil eyeliner, because it's a lot more creamy, so it's easy to blend. Thicken up the line a little bit. Then take my eyeshadow brush and start blending inwards. So you can see it's not very dark there. I'm going to go back in and add more. Add and blend. The exact same on this eye. Now for the mouth. You want to go under your cheekbone. Under and over. Under and over. And put like a C here. Now I'm going to start blending it out. Here's how it's looking. Now for the nose. I want to do a little triangle right here. And then two little spikes on top. 1, 2. Fill in the spike. Leave this part. Now I'm going to switch to my liquid eyeliner. And I'm going to use this to do the mouth lines. Here. Down the center of our lip. Down and here. Keep making more lines going across here. Now I'm going to go over all my lines with that black liquid eyeliner. Along that line, and then the C here. Along the edges. Here's how it's looking, and then you can finish off with some highlighter. So put a bit on the nose and on the eyelids. Just pack it on. This is the end result. How easy was that? And you don't have to do it in black, you can do it in any color you want. Simple, easy Halloween school makeup. Would you try it? Thanks for watching. TikTok filters pick my Halloween makeup. Let's do it. First up is the face color. Come on. Oh, grey. Oh, okay, I'm going in with the grey. Smack it all on. Blend, girl, blend. Look at this base. Flawless. I'm going in with a lighter grey for concealer. Okay, the highlighted areas are all done. Now I'm going in with darker grey for contour. Oh no, I've got an itch on my nose, but I can't scratch it because I'll scratch off the paint. Setting everything with powder. Bake, bake, bake. Going over the contour with some grey eyeshadow. Eyebrows. Actually, they're kind of cool. Okay. I think I did it too low. Actually, no, that might be okay. Never mind. Carry on. Create the front of the brow. Do some hair flicks. Flick, flick, flick at the wrist. Going over the gap with some grey face paint just to make sure it really stands out. Face detail. Please be something good. Cloud. Okay. For the clown lines, going in with black face paint again, and I just marked out 2 dots for where the line's gonna be. So I'm just gonna do a straight line using the center of the gap as a guide. Oh, my hands feel shaky. Let me get a thinner brush just in case I mess up. So straight line from here, here. Oh, things are getting very intense. I'm feeling the pressure. So I've done that bottom line, halfway, join it up, triangle. Then just slowly add to it to make the line thicker. Add the dot about here and the top one. Eyeliner. Ooh, a spider. Ooh, I hate spiders. Hit the like button if you're scared of spiders too. I'm doing a wing liner. Bring it in and fill it in. Okay, I had to do the rest off camera because otherwise it would have been a disaster. A disaster! Time for freckles. Oh no! Not pumpkins. I feel like this might ruin the look. Okay, so I've just put some paint on the end of this lid and I'm going to use it to create a circle. Yeah. Oh! It's fine. Fill it all in yellow. Add in the orange detail. Mix in a dark red with orange to create some shading. Now I'm adding the lighter details and shading. How's the pumpkins looking, guys? Loops. Ooh, green. Why green? So we got green lips. That's easy enough, I guess. But I do want to add a few more details, so who's ready to see the end result? Ta-da! Here it is. Woo! I kind of feel like a Monster High character. What do you guys think? Is this creepy or cool? I even put paint in my hair. Added some little body stitch details with the spooky lenses, and the colourful lights at the back make it even better. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Bye guys. Let's do it. I want to create some realistic looking scars, so I'm just going in with my brow pencil to mark out my line. I've gone over the line with a red lip liner. Then I'm just going to take my finger and pat out the colour so it looks a bit more smudged. So here's my scars. Now I'm going to go in with some of this rigid collodion scarring liquid. Never tried it, so hopefully it goes well. I'm just going to apply it along where I put my scars. Oh, it smells really strong. I've got to be careful when doing this because I don't think you're supposed to put it too close to your eyes. And as it starts to dry, your skin tightens up, so it creates like a realistic looking scar. Once it dries, I'm setting each layer with some translucent powder. So I've done about 3 layers of the scarring liquid. I kind of look like Scar. Simba. Now I need to do my face, so I'm going to mix white, grey and light blue. Got my mixture, so now let me just smother it on. Oh, the scar still looks good. Oh, I just realised I forgot to block out my eyebrows. Block. Let me try and quickly do it now. Brush the hairs upwards, going in with some clear brow wax. Contour with a bit of a darker grey. It looks like I'm blending so aggressively, but I promise I'm not. Ooh, I'm really happy with the shading. Now I'm going to set my whole face with translucent powder. I've gone over all the contour areas with a tiny bit of black blended in. I took some dark grey eyeshadow and went in my inner corner as if I'm kind of doing like a cut crease. Brought it down like I'm creating an eye bag. Just gonna go along that line again with some black eyeshadow using a really teeny tiny brush. Then add some along my lower lash line and bring it all the way out like a wing. Then I use some white eyeshadow to go right along the front of where I did the line to make it stand out more and kind of look 3D. Going back along my scar with some burgundy eyeshadow, adding some black shade into the mouth, and I added a bit right here under my brow and on my nose as well. So I just took like 10 hours trying to create these gills. I used black, blue and white eyeshadow, but they look good enough to me. I've never tried to do gills before, so I'm not sure if this is how they're supposed to look. But lightly with some eyeshadow, I create my guidelines of where the gills are gonna be. Then I'm going above the line with some white eyeshadow. Then I just do a thin line of white face paint. Is it just me or do the gills on this side look a bit more purple rather than blue like this side? I want to try and create some spikes like a puffer fish, so I'm going in with some latex. I'm being quite generous with how much I put. And I painted some toothpicks blue, so I'm going to break them in half and start sticking them in. Come on, stick. Oh, it sticks! I'm using white eyeshadow to create some scale looking marks. Subtle details, but they make a difference. I'm going to leave the face for now because it's time for the body. Paint all of my neck. Okay, body's covered. Contouring the body and creating some shadow. The details are finally done. And I'm going to add some mascara because this siren needs some lashes. I'm adding some individual bottom lashes, and now the top lash. I'm adding some highlighter, and this highlighter gives kind of like a wet look, which is perfect for this mermaid look. Bling bling baby. Oh my goodness guys, I just spent like 5 hours trying to put this contact lens in. Now I need to do the other eye, so who's ready to see the end result? Ta-da! Is the end result? Is this creepy or cool? Wait a minute, I just realized I look like a shark. Comment a shark emoji if you think I look like a shark. If you love this look as much as I do, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Bye guys. Here's 3 easy Halloween eyeliner ideas you should try. First up is neon pumpkin. First you want to take white eyeliner or white face paint, and you're going to start by drawing the letter C like this, and then you're going to do another C in the opposite direction. Now we're doing a third C here, and a little line in the middle of it, triangle, a little stick, and then a squiggly line along your eye. Then you want to take some orange eyeshadow, packing it over the white line. Try and use like a really bright orange eyeshadow. Then switch to a bright green eyeshadow. Make sure you add the color thickener. Now you want to go back in with white. This time I'm going to use face paint. And to finish it off, just add some funky lashes. And this is the end result. Next is eyeballs. So I'm just using a lid from my spray. So I dipped it into the white paint, and now I'm going to stamp it on my eye. I'm going to go here. No, it's dripping. That's not part of the look. So I'm just completing my circle, and then you want to start filling it in. Just fill the whole thing in white, and maybe another right here. Then you want to take some brown eyeshadow and just go along the bottom of the circle like that, kind of bringing it down to a little V shape. Then I went in with a bit of a warmer, lighter brown eyeshadow just to blend out. Then you want to take some red face paint and create a smaller red circle within the white circle. One here and one here. Then a black dot within the red dot. I know, it's a lot of dots. So right in the center of the red dot, and then a white dot within the black dot. I promise this is the last of the dots. Near the top, yeah. All the dots are done, so now you want to go back in with the red and create some squiggles on the white eye part. Yeah. And then a few random ones, so it looks like veins. Add some lashes, and here it is. I've got extra eyeballs, but it does look really cool. Last up is barbed wire. So you want to take some black eyeliner and draw yourself a wing. Bringing it out. And then you want to create like a swiggle line going from the end of your wing to your inner corner. You do another squiggly line crossing over the first line, if that makes sense. So once it looks something like this, then you want to start creating some lines. So the first line's gonna go here, then miss a link, and then line, miss a link, line. 1, 2, 3. Here, here. Then where you did the lines, you're gonna start creating some like lines coming out of that, kind of like an X shape. Let's do a few shorter ones here. So it should look something like that. Then you want to go in with some white and go along where you put the black lines. 1, 2, 3. And do that for all of them. Add your lashes. Hit the like button and comment and let me know which one was your favorite. Pumpkin, eyeballs, or barbed wire. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Halloween stitches? Let's do it. First, I need to do my base. Okay, my base is done, so now let's get to the good part. So I'm going to be using face paint and eyeshadow. I'm going to start with some red face paint, and you want to use it to draw out the lines of where you want your stitches to go. I'm going to kind of make it a bit squiggly, stopping right at my lip, going straight down along my chin as well. So I'm just going back in with a darker red to thicken up and neaten my lines. Now I'm going to do some stitches going from the corner of my mouth all the way across on both sides. And you can do your lines as thin or thick as you want. The paint's dripping down my hand. And I'm going to do one more on my neck, just going straight across. Next, you want to go in with some white face paint, and I'm adding more water to my brush so that the white's a bit more watered down. With the white, you want to go along both sides of the red lines, and then I'm kind of just using my finger to tap and blend out the edges so the white lines look a bit more faded rather than harsh. Can't forget the neck. I'm going in with some brown face paint. I'm going to use that brown to blend along where we put the white to create an illusion to make it look like it's raised. So just being really light-handed with it. We get in there slowly. So I'm just making sure those brown lines are really nice and softened out and blended by using a little bit of brown eyeshadow to buff it out. Then you're going to take some dark brown face paint and start creating dots, and this is where the stitches are going to be. So you want to just do them on either side opposite each other. Now I'm just taking a small brush with a bit of water on it, and I'm just blending outwards on those dots that I created to give the illusion of the skin kind of being pulled. Why do I feel like this looks a mess? I imagined it to look a lot better in my head, but hopefully I can save it. So now you're going to go back in with black face paint and do a line from one dot to the other like that. And they don't have to be like perfectly straight lines. You can do them like a little bit curved or some crossed over each other. You can do whatever you like. So just keep doing that all the way around. And I'm using the white face paint to add some little white lines inside of the black lines. There's a lot of lines. Okay, I need to add a few more finishing touches, so who's ready for the end result? Okay, here's the end result. It's not the worst. It doesn't look as neat and realistic as I was hoping it would. But what do you guys think? Would you try it? I feel like the cheek area looks a lot better and cleaner than this line here and the neck. Am I the only one getting Wednesday Adam vibes? It's the hair. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Bye guys. Let's go from this to this. First, we need to get rid of these eyebrows. So I'm just putting some clear brow wax over them. Then I'm just using a spatula. Is this called a spatula? I'm using a spatula to really flatten down the hairs against my skin. And I'm going to get a bit of translucent powder just to set the brows and take away any tackiness. Brows are done, so now I need to paint myself white. Ooh. Now just blending it all out. Why do I look like a white walker? Now I need to set my whole face with powder so that it doesn't crease on me. I'm using some red eyeshadow to contour. I know the original drawing didn't have that much red on it, but I'm taking some inspiration from this look as well. I was doing some red eyeshadow, but then I realized I needed to stop for a second to draw out some markings. I'm just using an eyebrow pencil to do that. I did the little plaster here on the nose and now the brows. Going in with black eyeshadow to darken some areas. I've marked out my brow shape. These are some high brows. It's like a mountain. Adding black details with a liquid eyeliner. Oh my gosh, I look like a vampire. I just need the fangs. Of course, I've got to have some wing liner. Adding some pink eyeshadow to my top lip. Oh, I'm loving how this look is coming together. Hit the like button if you think it looks good so far. Okay, the details are all done, so now we need to do the neck. So just going in with some white. Oh, that's cold. Going in with white face paint. Okay, I think I'm all covered. Adding red and black eyeshadow underneath my chin and dragging it down onto my neck so that I look a lot more snatched around this area. This is looking good. This is looking good. Red eyeliner in my waterline. I need to add the blood on the mouth, so I watered down some red face paint and I'm just kind of letting it drip down because then it will create more of like a realistic natural shape. I feel like if I draw it on, it might look too perfect. Oh, it's dripping down, it's dripping down. You guys see it? It tickles. Okay, this is looking pretty realistic to me. What do you guys think? Time for the hair. I've got a bag of mini skulls. Skull. I'm gonna create these pin curls and then pop the skull inside. Oh, I did it. Maybe I just can't move too much because it will fall out. 1 down, 4 more to go. Oh, just need to add the finishing touches. So who's ready to see the end result? Okay, here's the end result. I'm sorry, but I love it. It turned out so good. But be honest, what do you guys think? Is this creepy or cool? Imagine going to a Halloween party like this. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Bye. I love it. I love it. I look like I should be like a character in a fighting game. Go, Rush Hour. Finish him.